Stella Sora, a new gacha that also released very recently, which is pretty much just Tribe 9 all over again, because it is not looking good. If you don't know what Stella Sora is, it's pretty much Vampire Survivor, the gacha game. And honestly, it's pretty fun. Like, overall, the aesthetic of it, the look of the characters, the art style, everything, it looks good, and the gameplay is fun. The biggest issue we have here is, on its release, the devs changed, well, many things, mostly with how currency works, and that really irks everybody. But not even to mention how hard it is to do anything in the game because everything's locked behind account level. But it takes so long to get account level that, you know, it's going to be a couple days of you just sitting around doing nothing, trying to farm to get the XP you need to even do the other things you would want to do. Just to hit account level 15, which I hit today, took me 3 days to hit it. And again, stamina is such a big issue because you needed to get the XP needed to level up, that they themselves admitted it and put out a little stamina event to allow people to get more stamina because, again, you need stamina to farm to get the XP to increase your count level to do the things that don't require stamina. But would have thought that, you know, it would end up being an issue. But anyways, going back to the gacha situation, apparently they essentially just doubled the price of everything in the gacha department. In the beta, it costs 160 of the premium currency to just do a single pull and 1600 to do a multi. Now in the full game, it costs 300 to do a single and 3000 to do a multi. And keep in mind, they did not increase the amount of currency being provided. So yeah, it is kind of crazy that they would even think to do that. On top of the fact that many content creators who were promoting the game actually was going off of beta information because, you know, they made these videos in advance to then put out. But then once the game released, it was like a complete 180 to where things just cost more, and the overall experience for the gacha department was just utterly terrible. On top of both the character and the weapon banners not being guaranteed until you do 120 pulls. Now the character banner is a 50-50 and the weapon banner is a 75-25, but still, 120 pulls to guarantee a character when you don't even get that much currency is very crazy. And that doesn't even mention the fact that when you actually go to the store to buy more currency to do more pulls to get a character you would like, the prices are crazy. I mean, these are the highest gacha prices I have ever seen, and I've played a lot of gacha games. It's higher than Hoyoverse. So yeah, it's kind of crazy that they even think that this is okay. On top of you being only able to buy 3 of the monthly tickets on top of that for both standard and premium banners.
What the fuck y'all doing? Y'all rationing around here? Come on, hook me up.
Not to mention that even though the gameplay is very fun, there isn't really much of a challenge. Honestly, most of the time, you could just put it on auto and you will destroy most things as long as you've built up the characters decently. And by built up, I mean you have a roguelike system to where you go up into a tower and you do runs to get your builds for your characters. At the very end of the tower, you record your run, and then that becomes your essential build for, you know, that team that, and then you take into other modes to then fight. Now, while the roguelike mode does not use any stamina, there are limitations to what you can still, you know, achieve with the whole level cap and everything else. So you still need stamina to progress. And none of this touches on the actual skin issue as well, which if we go to the grant real quick and we go to unlock the elite grant, we have Manova here who seems to have a skin or outfit. But if we actually go look at it, you see right here it's in 2D. Now if you press this, it goes into 3D. Now you would assume that, well, this is an outfit for the character, and when I press, you know, it to 3D, I can see the actual outfit. Psych! It doesn't do anything to her actual outfit. No, it's just a wallpaper. So no animation changes, no actual model change, nothing, which are the bare minimum. No, you get wallpaper. Let's see, how much does this cost again? 15 bucks for a wallpaper.
No, hell no!
Now the devs know they have messed up, obviously because the game had a 1.8 rating. After the dev said something, the rating went from 1.8 to 2.1 as of right now. But I would recommend people not to change their ratings to actually do something, because when they did, you know, address the situation, they really didn't address the situation. All they really said was, yeah, we know we messed up a little bit, but we will try to do better in the future. Honestly, until they exactly say what they're going to do, I wouldn't change my review. That's just me personally, because this changes nothing as of right now. This could go 3 ways. It could be a woo-wah situation to where they, you know, really heavily over give out, you know, what people want to fix everything and pull everybody back in, which is probably what they need to do. Honestly, I feel like they should most definitely revert back to the 1600 for a multi and 160 for a single, and then just it's gonna be a bitch. But then go through and just refund players, you know, the other honestly, it wouldn't even be that hard to do. But just refund players the other half of the gems that they use for all these expensive ass multis. So just see how many multis everybody did, and just give them half of the currency back, and then they can, you know, do the other half of their multis, because again, they just doubled the price of the banners themselves. That would help, number one. But yeah, as far as the other stuff, more stamina would also help. The low stamina event does help a little bit, but nah, not so much. This is just me personally. Voice acting would be nice for the inside, because it's not like there was that much story in the first place. Just saying. I always say that for every game that doesn't have it. It just would be nice. And also, when it comes to the whole inviting on dates things, make them actually, you know, different, because they are quite literally copy and pasted. Yeah, you thought people would notice that. They do. So that would be them overgiving. The other option is the middle option, which would be them just giving out a multi or some shit, which they already gave out a multi, like with the apology. They could definitely give out more, but they did give out a multi, and with the whole sorry thing. So as of right now, we're sitting at that mid level, or we can go with the Tribe 9 route and just make promises, don't live up to them, and then you'll EOS. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, only time will tell. As of right now, not much has changed. Again, the game itself is actually fun. It's just the monetization is terrible. Not much to do. I mean, the game released with only 2 story chapters, which is kind of crazy. And everything other than that is just locked behind levels, which again, stamina issue, keeps you from actually doing things. But yeah, I think that's everything. I think that's everything. But yeah, no, it's just sad to see this happen in 2025 when you have plenty of good games out there that show the right things to do, and you have plenty of bad games out there that show the wrong things to do. So you would think in 2025, when there is so much competition, they would do everything in their power to have a great start. But hey, it is what it is. I will see you on the next one. Love you guys, and bye-bye.